like he did the interview with me, with Kat and with everyone else, I'm going to continue with that theme. You know, where it starts, why did you start? So, garion. Where did the love, the passion for bikes, drag racing, I know you don't street race, topping runs start?
Yeah, I think the drag racing started at Shark Rally back in 2007. So Captain Drag there, which I sponsored the bike. About in 2008. Okay, 750 back then. And yeah, started drag racing there. Laurie started off like everyone else, high 10s, 11s. And yeah, with a lot of work, a lot of time, we managed the 93.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
so there is already the problem. You mentioned Kat was your hero.
Not my hero, so one.
Your role model.
Yeah.
It's my problem. And okay, after the 750, you know what? Instead of me cutting you every time, give us your journey to where you are today.
So after 750, I went to 1000, K6. We went 9-0, stock wheelbase, fitted extensions, and we went 8-8, all at Kelani. From there, I think I had a 2014 BM, 8-7, and I went to 2015 BM, 8-6, and that's where I stopped with that. So 2015 BM. I went over to the top. First nitro pizza, 308, 309, and then 320. And obviously, all our nitros use. I had to go to double.
So, where you are with the bike you have now, what has been your records, your personal records? I know you've bagged it more than just Saldanha. Okay, you've been across South Africa at different events. What is your records over what distances in what area?
Okay, Saldanha, 800 meter, it's 322.
Louder?
322.
Yeah, I'll come put it on there now, no?
Yeah, no problem. ODI on the 800, 358, and at 1 kilometer, 374. Now, try quarter miles with the bike up in Kimberley, 88 and 284. That's on the quarter mile. I went back, bad luck, some stones went into trouble, so that's why I'm busy with the bike now.
So what's the plans for the future now? I mean, what you have achieved is what many of, including myself, you know, is to do a close to 320 on Saldanha. I mean, we people that have raced there knows how difficult it is to get past 300.
Yeah,
You know, traction issues, the wind on the day, the braking. So, where do you see yourself going? 400? Not Saldanha, but I mean at the other venue.
yeah, 400 is definitely on the 1 kilometer mark for me. Saldanha, I personally think stopped it out there because of the braking distance. But with the new stuff, like you said, traction, so I put the traction control onto the bike now. Basically, I had a lot of features which I've never used. So I've activated all the features now to, I can't say make it a proper American drag bike, but to make everything work the way it's supposed to.
Okay. Which will make it hopefully easier for you to achieve your targets.
Yes, I think it would.
So who's your competition in Cape Town?
Can't say sadly. Yeah, I would personally say, obviously yourself. There's always no room for error when you're next to me. Sadly, there's a lot of room for error. I can take my time.
Sandy,
It's okay, Sandy.
something. You can WhatsApp Garion.
No, so yeah, I'd say Sandy's also definitely always my bike is something to fear.
So what you're saying, bike is something to fear and sand is not really something to fear.
No, sand is something to fear, but obviously, to be in all respect, he's old man. Can't bring the bike to competition.
Listen, Gary, there's a lot of old people here.
Yeah, but sand. But yeah.
And look, that's how we're talking Cape Town guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Joburg, PD, Durban is the competition. Look, there's much more turbo boosters over there. I mean, I'll be honest with you, you've done a night race bike. It's going to peak, and there's not much I can do unless you're going to go deeper in the pocket. So, but now, for your competition in the class that you're in, turbo Hayabusa, across SA, who is the guys to beat out there at the moment, and what is their speeds?
Yeah, I think everyone is building at the present moment. So we never had a proper event like ODI. I consider the Bloemfontein, this Wesselsbrand, I don't consider that for me as a proper event, as there's not real timing there. I run with the GPS. I've been invited numerous times. I don't mind going, but if I go, I'm going to go at this proper time.
So that Wesselsbrand is that
A 2 kilometer.
4 kilometer run with no start and no end?
Yes.
Okay. So we actually have better structure on the 7 than what they have there.
I would say 100% yes.
Okay. What is the fastest turbo booster or bike in SA at the moment? That's actually, okay, give us two. Give us the records and which one is still riding today?
Yeah, so obviously there's a lot of conspiracy around that. ODI, when I went there, they said in Saki, the late Saki, went 360 on the 800 and we went 350 something on the kilometer. I went 358 on the 800, I went 374 on the kilometer. Magic obviously confirmed everything there, I backed up the run, and then obviously on the later stage I see on YouTube, I see all this, Saki Asphalt did a 380 there, but nowhere is it written down in the pages.
Okay, so there's no actual proof.
Yes, I want to see that there's proof, and then and hopefully there's an ODI event one day again, and then I will go back and go change the 380.
So that is the record in SA at the moment.
According to my knowledge, yes.
Okay, so Saki is no longer around with us.
Yeah.
Is the bike still around?
According to me, the bike is somewhere in Cape Town.
Okay. Any other bikes that are currently riding that is a possible threat to you? Or you, look, everyone is a threat. But I mean, obviously, you're long enough in the game to know who is an actual threat.
Yeah, like I said,
In SA, I'm talking SA now. I'm not talking.
Quentin was probably, I see he's busy building. Sean Breed, see they were also doing some changes there. And that is more in the turbo class or in the 1 kilometer runs, if I can say so. 800, I would say yes, you're guaranteed challenger. Like I said, I always make sure when you're there, I am 100%. There's no mistakes, there's no room for mistakes.
So maybe I must just wind you up a bit more on the start line so you can make some more mistakes.
No, I'm not making mistakes.
Okay. Anyone have a question for Garion?
Question from the crowd?
Anybody have a question from the crowd? For Garion or for Garion? Anybody? Lee? Bella Amos at the Uncle Ibi? What? This is, I can come some for. Come a bit close up a little bit. Does anybody know who the Ibi is? He's one the old races.
I don't know if they must leave.
I just want to know when is he coming back to Iran? I really enjoyed it when he was there.
Let's see if I can catch Jaime in a good mood. His red bike is still at the office. Maybe I can use that.
The bike in question that you're talking about, where's Heidi put up here in front? This is Heidi's bike standing in front of us. This bike is being purpose-built now. The intention is to come to Killarney. Am I opening a can of worms? Not purpose-built, but the intention is to come back to Killarney. I've been out of Killarney for a good couple of years, and in this time, the people like Dax and those Dax, Achis Jacobs, those guys have stepped the game up. So coming back to Killarney would obviously be not a walkover. It's going to become back to a challenge. Yeah. Anybody else? Uma, you put your hand up. Come for you.
You wanted to know about this bike?
Come for you, man.
The question is about this bike. We wanted to know why is this one up to date?
Okay,
Give us a little more. We hear about the bikes, you know.
now this one, it just needs to put a bit mileage on because literally has 100 kilometers on. So before we come to the track, we just at least want to see a little bit of mileage and make sure everything is good.
This is 2025.
2025. Correct.
Guys, there's bikes parking in the driveway of the filling station next door. If you guys can just keep the driveway clear, please. Yeah.
So, before we end garion, Gallo said that, about the whole, what happened. At the end of the day is we are Cape Town bikers, Cape Town racers, whatever you want to call it. Lazy has an event, I think the 9th, 10th of August in Joburg. So we have been speaking about going, 1 or 2 bikes of ours, and a couple of guys that's going to go with us as tag team Cape Town. If you're ready, feel free, let us know. We can all go up together and be that team Cape Town. I was part of the problem. There's too many different groups in Cape Town. And when the Joburgers come here or we go there, we never really do well because everybody wants to be a one-man show. So 9th of August, we're going up. Gallo's put in leave already. So if you're stuck in the lift that weekend, heart is for you. Yeah, I think that's about it. And maybe, Sandy, you might fun of Sandy saying he's old and he's not really that much of a threat. But Sandy comes to the N7. So maybe, slight chance Garion comes to the N7 one day.
No, definitely not.
Me and you were on the N7 one day and that's the last I've seen you on the N7.
Yeah, no. And they will be the last.
Thanks for coming, Garion.
Thank you.